Good morning, everybody, and thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of The Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay. It is so good to be here with you guys on this Sunday morning. You could have been anywhere else, but you decided to be here with me. And for that reason, I'm here with you. Hello, hello, good morning, good morning. It is your host, Marisha LaShay. So good to be here with you guys. First and foremost, definitely taking the time to thank God for what He is doing in my life. I always like to start the show with giving thanks for what God is doing in my life, what He's doing with my family, what He's doing with my friends. I'm just definitely thankful. It's just having the gratefulness in your heart to give thanks and being thankful for everything that He's going to do, everything that He's already done. I could just go on and on. But specifically, wow, just being thankful. That's where I'm at with it. Just the opportunity to have my own show, the opportunity to be able to get before an audience, to be able to have support. I'm thankful for that. To be able to rise every day and know that you made a difference, right? Because you put forth your best effort. You know, there's always room for growth, but I thank God for the effort. I thank God for the energy to be able to do what I do. So as I continue on with my show, let me go ahead and jump right on in with the history of The Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay. So when this show was designed to showcase 4 times out of the year and only in months that have 30 days. So that's like November, April, June, September. Okay? Those are the months that have only 30 days, right? So that's when, voila, The Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay normally appears during that time. And The Breakfast Show with Marisha LaShay will be in effect for the next 24 days. We will continue the marathon of using my gift of gab to inspire, motivate, encourage others to reach for the stars based on real world topics. Season 5 is in full effect, like right now. Turning it up a notch, bigger and better. I'm celebrating my terrific 2, right? Of being in the podcast business and committing to many more years of inspiring and spreading the true word. My word is bond. And then I have reached, just been able to reach it here to my 5th season. Turned down for what? So with that being said, I always like to provide a countdown into the end date of the season or to this particular end of the month. So with that being said, today is day 6 of The Breakfast Show and we have 24 more days to go. Now for the next part of the show, this is when we do the mental check-in. And with the mental check-in, we are rating our mental feelings based on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 being the worst day of your life, 10 being the best day of your life. So, can you be below a 1? Yes, your feelings can be dropped down to a negative. Can you be below a 10? Above a 10? Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? You cannot define, your feelings, right? To just be limited. It's just giving a gauge between 1 and 10. But if you are above or below, that's totally fine. And today I'm a solid 9. You know what I'm saying? Man, these weekends go by so fast. But it's about what you're doing during that time. I've been busy this weekend. So I haven't had much rest. But I'm definitely going to see about taking a nap and kind of tapping into that because I have a couple things to do. But I'm definitely feeling productive. I'm definitely feeling committed. I'm definitely just doing what I have to do. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if you feel led to share, drop your number. If you want to put in the comment section below, feel free to do so. And moving on, the question for today is, letting go is no win for me. What about you? Letting go is no win for me. What about you? All right, guys, I want you all to take a moment to kind of meditate for a moment. Let's just do a moment of silence. Just for a second. All right, you guys. So after that moment of silence, I'm jumping right in. So when we talk about letting go, we want to think about a couple things when we are letting go. And for those, when you think about letting go, you're probably like, why does it matter? It matters because first and foremost, you have to know when to let go. It's the when for me. Is it now? Is it tomorrow? Is it the next day? Is it next week? Is it next year? There are a couple things that you have to evaluate when you're thinking about or considering letting go. Right? So here are a couple examples. Friendships. If this friendship is not benefiting you, if there's not no reciprocation that's taking place, meaning that whatever I do for you, that you will ultimately, it will be mutual between the two of us. You have my back, I have your back, right? I want to be honest with you. I want to be transparent with you. I want you to feel fully supported. But if you're not getting the same behaviors and the same mannerisms, then what are you doing? What are you doing? Are you hoping that that person will eventually evolve into the person that you want them to evolve into? Let's stop that. Let's stop that. Because if a person shows you once, isn't that enough? If a person showed you twice, and if you allow the third time, now it's becoming a decision. Because the first time was a mistake. The second time was proof. The third time became a decision. Because if this person showed you who they was and you still decide to hold on and they mean you no well, then that becomes your decision on who you allow in your life. It's no longer a choice. It's a decision because deep down inside, you believe that this person is benefiting you. You believing that there is a void. You are believing of something that is lost. Let go. This friendship is not benefiting you. This person don't love you. This person does not care about you. This person does not care about your actual friendship. So let it go. How do I know when? This not gonna feel right. We have so much history. Let it go. It's bringing down your value as a person. It's draining your energy. It's toxic to your mind. That's one example, because in some friendships, you could be friends with somebody for years and they were never your friend. We have a lot of people sending representatives of who they are and who they are depicting to be. But as my son would say, cut the cap. No win. No win. Evaluate. Begin to think about how that person adds to you. Think about yourself. Okay? So in friendships, know when to let go. In relationships, man, this is really, really, really tough, because in some relationships, you don't want to let go. You don't want to start over, right? Because you've been with him for 10 years. Because you've been with her for 5 years. And I have hopes of you changing. And I hope that this relationship can continue. But it's been up emotionally. It's been down. There's been repeated behaviors constantly. Have you ever been in a relationship with an alcoholic? At what point do you let go? Do you let go when you notice that they have the issue? Do you let go when you've taken all that you can take? Or do you end up letting go when you are no longer present with us? Do you let go after you have developed a plan? These are the kind of questions that have been running through my mind as I cover this topic, from personal experience to observations. If the relationship is toxic, let it go. If it has you questioning your morals, let it go. If it got you out here acting a fool and you not yourself, let it go. Your time is right now. If you know that you are mentally drained, if you know that you are tired, but as my mother would say, when you sick of being tired, you will let go. When you've reached your peak, you will let go. But in certain situations, it could be blocking our blessings. With friendships and with relationships. And I have one more example for you all this morning. Knowing when to let go when it comes to our workplace. See, back in the day, it was a different world, right? Because this job is what you depended on solely. But now it's so many ways to make money. It's so many ways to go and get that bag. But you got to be willing. But you got to be committed. But you got to be open. Why would you stay at a place that you cannot elevate? Why would you stay at a place because it's comfortable? I've been here for 15 years. Why would I let my job go? What about my kids? What about my family? I'm not saying to walk off that job right now. What I'm saying to you is plan to get the heck on. Be the example. Take some initiative for yourself, because you can do it. I believe in you. I believe you know when to let go. I believe that you can effectively put a plan together to lead your family. Yes, I'm talking to you on the screen watching me this morning. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to my friends who are going through things right now. I'm talking to my family members that don't know whether or not they want to leave that job. They don't know when the next opportunity is coming through. I'm talking to you. I'm talking to my family members that don't even have an opportunity, that never worked a day in their life. So they'll never know when to leave. If you've never had nothing, you have nothing to leave from. What are you leaving from if you've never had anything? If that workplace is toxic, if the head person in management, supervising, teaching, principal, whatever, ain't treating you the way that you need to be deserve to be treated, bye. As my good friend will say to the super, bye. Gone. I'm no longer standing around because you want to sit up here and look good off my back. You want to make money off my back. I've been there, done that. Enough is enough. Take your talents elsewhere. Go someplace else. If you teaching and that principal don't appreciate you, get your things and leave. Take your peace and leave. Take your motivation and enthusiasm and leave. Take your preparation and your dedication and determination and leave. Get your things and leave. So just to tie it up and bring everything back together, knowing when to leave friendships, knowing when to leave relationships, knowing when to leave your workplace that's no longer benefiting you, knowing when to leave a family member's house that is frustrating the mess out of you. Yeah. Know when. So with that being said, you guys, before we close the show, I hope that you guys enjoy what I had to say today, because man, that thing been weighing on my heart, and a couple people around me who have been going through things, and they had to make up their mind that they had to let go. And sometimes letting go is not right now, but it's over a period of time, because you know that you're getting ready to let go. You know that God has called you to bigger and better things. But with me tapping into this 5th season, I have 2 goals that I have and would like to implement. The first goal is to expand my listening base. I have currently 251 listeners. So with that being said, can you guys please tune in, like, share, comment. I'm going to go ahead and drop that link below for my Anchor platform a little later. And I would love for you guys to share. And for my friends who live internationally, will you give me a favor and spread the word to your other friends? Because currently I'm in 7 countries, and I would like to expand my fan base and my listener base to another 5 countries within a period of time. So with that being said, you guys have a blessed Sunday. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for being patient with me. Wow, the struggle has been real in regards to just making it on the weekends. But thank you for God's grace and peace and mercy. Love you guys. I would not be able to do this without you guys, and I appreciate you all. And with that being said, I will see you guys same time, same place, tomorrow morning on a Monday. Tomorrow. Not today. Tomorrow. Remember, don't forget to know when to let go. Thank you.